Let's first talk about the big Diwali gift from the Modi government to all of us, to the citizens. The centre has slashed excise duty on petrol by 5 rupees and diesel by 10 rupees. From now, petrol in the capital will cost 105 rupees and 4 paise per litre as against 110 rupees earlier, while diesel will cost 88.42 rupees per litre as against 98.42 rupees earlier. So 10 rupee difference essentially in diesel prices. In Mumbai too, you see a similar reduction where petrol has gone down by about 5 to 6 rupees per litre. Diesel will cost 96.62 rupees per litre as against 106 rupees earlier. The government decision to slash prices will essentially costed 1 lakh crore in revenue. Following the centre skew, Assam, Tripura were the first on Wednesday evening to announce tax cuts on petrol and diesel. A total of 10 states, all NDA states, have announced VAT reduction on fuel. States include Uttarakhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, among many others.
मैंने 300 का भराया है तो 5 रुपीस कम हुए, 15 रुपए हुए, बच्चों को 3 चॉकलेट दिला दूंगा। अगर 100 रुपए में 50 कम हुए तो फायदा है ना, 5 रुपए से चॉकलेट आएगा और क्या आएगा।
I think it's a good move to bring the petrol prices down. It has been way too high for a commoner to afford, and when you are trying to promote the automobile industry, it's very important for you to keep the industry such as petrol and diesel to
Let's take this across also to our reporters on the ground who will get you a sense of the kind of reactions that are coming in from people and what really this tax cut means in your city. Let's take this across first to Pramod Madhav. He's joining us live from Chennai. Pramod, no better Diwali gift that we could expect. For months now, we've been talking about the rising fuel prices. It's finally come down. Tell us by how much in Chennai?
It absolutely is, and definitely, just like you mentioned, it is a definite relief. In fact, you could see behind us in that board, the 4 petrol, it has come down by 5 rupees, bringing down the price by 101 rupees and 40 paise for petrol. And diesel is the most important factor, where the price has been decreased for 10 rupees. So the current diesel price is 91 rupees and 43 paise. This is a relief, but will it be a huge relief is something that we have to wait and watch, because even after this cut, we did ask people and they are still requesting a little bit more cut on the petrol and diesel price, because as you know, Tamil Nadu is a manufacturing hub and everything here runs on transportation and manufacturing, and that's the reason this is a very important aspect, and this kind of price cut in Diwali is a definite added bonus from the central government to the people.
All right, Pramod, thank you for joining us. We will, of course, keep coming across to you for those updates, but I also want to take a look at what's happening in the other cities. Here's a report that's been filed by Ravishpal Singh from Bhopal.
मध्य प्रदेश की राजधानी भोपाल में पेट्रोल अब करीब 6 रुपए सस्ता बिक रहा है और डीजल में 12 रुपए की कमी आ गई है। हम इस वक्त भोपाल के जिस पेट्रोल पंप पर है, यहाँ की अगर हम बात करें तो फिलहाल आपको बता दें कि जो पेट्रोल है उसमें 6 रुपए 27 पैसे की कटौती हुई है, और अब नई कीमतें अगर आप देखें तो 112 रुपए 54 पैसे प्रति लीटर है, जबकि यही पेट्रोल एक दिन पहले तक 118 रुपए प्रति लीटर की दर से बिक रहा था। और डीजल में अगर आप देखें तो 12 रुपए 49 पैसे की कमी आई है भोपाल में, और 95 रुपए 39 पैसे प्रति लीटर अब फिलहाल डीजल की नई कीमतें हैं। ये जो नई कीमतें आप देख रहे हैं पेट्रोल और डीजल की, ये दरअसल एक्साइज ड्यूटी जो कम की गई है उसके बाद ये नई कीमतें फिलहाल लागू हुई हैं। देश भर में है, भोपाल में भी, क्योंकि बेतहाशा तरीके से कीमतें बढ़ रही थी पेट्रोल और डीजल की, लोग परेशान थे। अब क्योंकि दिवाली का ये मौका है तो दिवाली की सुबह तमाम लोग जो पहुंच रहे हैं पेट्रोल डीजल भरवाने, उनके चेहरे पे तो खुशियां हैं ही, लेकिन लोग अभी भी मांग कर रहे हैं कि यदि पेट्रोल और डीजल की कीमत और कम होती है तो उनके लिए बड़ी राहत होगी।
Let's also get you a report now from Mumbai on the current fuel prices. Purva is joining us live with the latest on that. Purva, good morning. A happy Diwali to you. And I'm sure the people where you're standing at that fuel station also are relieved with this announcement by the centre.
Yes, good morning and a happy Diwali to you and all our viewers. And yes, it is a good Diwali to start off with, because the petrol and the diesel prices have in fact reduced in Mumbai. The petrol prices, let me tell you, are currently at 109.92 a litre. This is a reduction of around 6 rupees a litre. And as far as the diesel prices are concerned, the diesel prices are at 94 rupees a litre. So that is in fact a reduction of around 12 rupees. So yes, the prices have reduced in Mumbai as well, but in fact the state government hasn't yet announced anything whether they are reducing any VAT or as well or not. So the state government hasn't come up with any reduction, but the centre's reduction has in fact is being reflected right here on the ground, and 6 rupees reduction in petrol and around 12 rupees in diesel. However, let me also tell you that in Mumbai, this is like in fact amongst the metros the highest prices for petrol and diesel in fact, and it is still, petrol is still 109 rupees a litre, 0.92, which is almost 110 rupees a litre. So it's still very high. It's not like reduced so much that it has gone below 100. It is still very high. However, the diesel prices have gone below 100 currently, and this is somewhat of a relief because other prices, other commodities which were getting impacted because of high diesel prices, that can find some relief. But yes, the state government hasn't yet come up with any reduction of its own, so we need to wait and watch and see whether the state also provides some reduction, because that will give more relief to the commuters.
It's mostly the BJP ruled states that have followed up the centre's announcement with one of their own. States like Maharashtra, that hasn't happened. Let's take a look at what the situation is in the national capital. Mohit has filed this report for us, where he speaks to Delhiites on this relief that's come from the centre.
We're currently standing at a fuel station here in New Delhi where and we want to bring to you the mood of the people from the fuel station itself, because the centre government has reduced rates, or at least the excise rates, for petrol and diesel both. In a massive announcement that came in yesterday, the centre government has decided to reduce the excise on petrol by 5 rupees and on diesel by 10 rupees, giving much needed respite to the common man.
सर अभी और रियायत देनी चाहिए, क्योंकि अभी नॉर्मल जो इंसान है कि नहीं कर पाता है फ्यूल, क्योंकि हमें जाना होता काफी, तो जो अभी है 100 रुपए का पेट्रोल 2 ही दिन चलता है मुश्किल से।
पेट्रोल तो होना ही चाहिए कम, क्योंकि इससे हर चीज में इफेक्ट पड़ता है जी, और सब चीज इससे महंगे, कम से कम सस्ता होना चाहिए, जो पहले था उसके आसपास तो होना ही चाहिए एक्चुअली।
If you were to just talk about the fuel prices right now, they stand at about 86 rupees when it comes to diesel, at about 103 for petrol as well. And clearly, by the looks of it, it seems that the common man still wants more. And hopefully, with the several states already coming out and reducing taxes from their end as well, there could be a possibility of more respite coming in the next few days. For India Today, this is Mohit Sharma with video journalist Sachin Tendok.
So with the centre's announcement yesterday, let's take a look at the revised fuel prices in different cities. Beginning with Delhi, the petrol price was earlier 110 rupees and 4 paise. Now with the centre's announcement, it comes down by about 7 rupees, 6 to 7 rupees, with 103 rupees and 97 paise per litre. Diesel also from 98 rupees, it goes down to 88 rupees. So 10 rupees difference there in the national capital. What about Mumbai? Petrol prices were nearly touching 116 rupees per litre. Now it's gone down to 109 rupees and 98 paise per litre. Diesel at 106.62 rupees per litre. Earlier, from today, it goes down to 96.62 rupees. So 10 rupees difference again there. Remains to be seen whether in Maharashtra the government too will follow the centre's announcement with one of their own. Let's take a look at the numbers in Kolkata. Fuel prices earlier, before the centre's announcement, were 110 rupees per litre for petrol and 101 rupees and 56 paise for diesel. Now you see that there is a reduction in the petrol prices. From 110, it's gone to 104 rupees, and diesel from 101.56 rupees to 91 rupees and 56 paise. Finally, let's take a look at the city of Chennai, where the petrol price earlier was 106 rupees and 66 paise. Now it's 101 rupees and 40 paise. Similarly with diesel, much like the other states too, here it's a 10 rupee difference. 102 rupees and 59 paise was the amount you'd have had to dole out for diesel till yesterday. Today it's gone down to 92 rupees and 59 paise.